from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Dane Busher, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
At the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
2-1 the count. The 2-1. Flip. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he'll go to second here. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. A ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent. Yeah,
but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Way in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
All even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. There's a swing and a high pop-up. White has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Tyler Wiggins. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And the tag is on him to retire the side. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Dan Wiggins will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, Damian Trejo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. D-Roy, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Popped him up. Wiggins over to his right. He's got it one away. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bobby White, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Wiggins ranging back to the track. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, Don Drysdale. He swings and grounds it to short. To his left, Wiggins. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, catcher, Kelly Shopping.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Kelly Shopping. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here it comes. Tough sinker on the inside corner. Sliders in for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler Wiggins. We'll show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
1-2, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Stepping in now, Christopher Wiggins. And that misses for ball one. So far this year against Southpaws, Wiggins has a .280 batting average. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Ball two now. No strike. Wiggins gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1 pitch. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In now, Edward Arnold. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner is in from second. The relay. And he is in there.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Stepping into the box, Curtis Wiggins. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trejo has a play. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Standing in, Bart Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 3 runs already home here. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Lifted the other way to left center. Trejo on the move. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Standing in, Dan Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in the baseball.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randy Wiggins. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Wiggins at third. Brummett over at second. Wiggins on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 3 and the Phillies 2. Leading off the inning, Jack Bellamy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Jack Bellamy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Brummett has a read on it. 1 out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. You guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
First offering on its way. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Wiggins has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Lloyd Newby.
Into the box now, Lloyd Newby. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
In now, Dane Busher. High in the air down the right field line. Moving under it, Clemente. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready for another chance? Tyler Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
Tyler Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. White has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Into the box, Christopher Wiggins. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edward Arnold. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Damian Trejo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Damian Trejo.
First delivery to him on the way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0 home. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-1 home. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here's Chris Owings now. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 delivery. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, Bobby White. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home is in off the plate. Trejo, base runner at first with 1 out. 2-2.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
Runners off for second. Turned on down the line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Trejo rounds the corner and is headed home. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. They were a home run earlier in the night. And that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in, Kelly Shopik. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Wind up and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Brummett has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. Phillies lead this one 4-3. Striding in once again, Curtis Wiggins. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that's through for a hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
First baseman number 19, Bart Wiggins.
So striding in, Bart Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0. Runner goes. Hit swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So it's a base hit and a stolen base for him to kick off the inning. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Doyle racing back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Into the box now, Dan Wiggins, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Set. Here's the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Wiggins leads off second with nobody out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Newby shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Brummett, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases, and that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
In now, Roberto Clemente, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's now 7-4.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Digging in once again, Tyler Wiggins. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
4 runs here in this half inning. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 7 and the Phillies 4. Leading off the inning, Jack Bellamy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jack Bellamy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to the left. 8th home run on the season for him. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Emil Doyle, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. 5 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Lloyd Newby, as he rips it on the ground to second. To his right, Wiggins, and that's the second out.
Top pitcher number 21, James Busher.
Ben Revere will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Ben Revere.
Comes into this one at 248. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 5 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Another 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 7-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 18, Ron Sam.
Ready for another shot now, Christopher Wiggins.
Now for the Pirates, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Ready once again, Edward Arnold. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And they've got him picked off. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Now to the plate, Curtis Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Line to the right side. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Wiggins stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 7-5. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Damian Trejo. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Stepping in, Chris Owings, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Wiggins has room in foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Tapped up the first baseline. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bobby White has got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Into the box, Don Drysdale. Soft liner to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. In now, Kelly Shopik, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Owings on third, White at second, Drysdale at first, one gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Jack Bellamy. No balls and 1 strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Looking to leave him loaded. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave him loaded. They're down 7-5. Ready for another chance. Dan Wiggins hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff base hit from the pitcher's spot will turn the lineup over to start the inning.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
And he'll snap one over to first. Just keeping him close. Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Wiggins blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 17 for him on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Roberto Clemente will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Ready once again, Tyler Wiggins. First pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ready for another shot now. Christopher Wiggins. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Now a long throw to third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting,
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Edward Arnold. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Digging in and looking for more, Curtis Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runners going. Strike taken. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Up next for the Buccos, Bart Wiggins. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to him.
And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Into the box now, Dan Wiggins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball three.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
Now batting, center fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Wiggins, the runner at third. Wiggins on second. Wiggins at first. 2 out in the inning. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. 2-run score. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher's talking to himself on the mound, too. And I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Drysdale has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Pirates on top, 15-5. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Emil Doyle. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Barry Hobbs will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Barry Hobbs.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wiggins scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Damian Trejo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. Bucks out in front, 15-6. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 48.
Striding in once again, Roberto Clemente. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins. And this one's in the dirt. Misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Into the box now, Christopher Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he is in there.
The batter, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Digging in to try it again. Edward Arnold earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Curtis Wiggins, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Wiggins rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Bart Wiggins. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. In to score, the runner from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Fred Wiggins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Fred Wiggins.
Curveball that time, not even close. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Wiggins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Owings has it. The underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Pirates lead it 18-6. Richie Burnside is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Richie Burnside.
Here's Chris Owings now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, third baseman, Bobby White.
Digging in once again, Bobby White. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-0. 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Don Drysdale, line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, Kelly Shopping, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Christian Brummett, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here it comes. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Oh, what a stop. He's up with it to throw. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Trent Manning will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Manning.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
He'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Angel Vargas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He'll enter play here with an average of .314. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
In now, Tyler Wiggins, as he grounds one briskly to short. Owings is there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Pirates on top, 18-6. Trent Manning will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 10, Trent Manning.
Angel Vargas will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jack Bellamy. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Jack Bellamy.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Emil Doyle. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And there are two away now.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping in now, Lloyd Newby fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and they remain well behind. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adolfo Rodriguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jody Kelsey is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Scott Gifford will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Newby over to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
So digging in now, Edward Arnold. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. And he's safe.
Now batting, Curtis Wiggins.
Now in the box, Curtis Wiggins. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Owen Christian will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The pitcher, number 61, Richie Burnside.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Richie Burnside. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball one. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Scott Gifford will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 12.
Owen Christian will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Number 22, Owen Christian.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jody Kelsey starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Count even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Vargas is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Center fielder, Damian Trejo.
In now, Damian Trejo. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-1. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Here's Chris Owings now. And he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That's his fourth triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for three. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Bobby White. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So here's the cleanup hitter, Don Drysdale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
18-8 tonight. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dan Wiggins earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Dane Busher allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Richie Burnside takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.